This series has gotten completely away from them now. Greg, they haven't played well. They look frustrated. They're all over the place.
They are, but they're also at home. And that's the one thing they can lean on to try and turn this thing around. I mean, it would be crazy to think that they could pull this off, but let's face it, Kev, they've got a long way to go.
Crazier things have happened. Now let's take a look at Louisville's opening lineup. We've got Harden. Portis is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jenkins in at the 4 spot.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And no one hits a pull-up like the Beard. I mean, he's perfected the quick stop and pop. And that thing is a deadly shot.
Now, here's Portis. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Portis can't get it to go. Back to Jones. And that one is off. Now Louisville takes it the other way. Harden the pass to Portis. Shoots over Embiid. Portis can't get it to go.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Basket counts.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of Louisville. What he stressed to his guys in the locker room was they can't go into this game thinking they've got room for error. Just because they've swept this team so far and they're the favorite. It seems like they have nothing to prove, but any series can swing the other way in a hurry. Cliches have truth in them, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. From deep Harden, and Joel Embiid pulls it down. Here's Jones. Some solid defense from Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Louisville. Harden kicks to Portis. On the line. No good off the front iron.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Harris passes to Jones. Passes it to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Embiid's got his second bucket of the night.
And the man just brings his lunch pail and goes to work. What sets Embiid apart is he does it with such ease.
Make some noise, everybody. Fans, your Sixers dance team. Give it up for your Sixer dancer.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And one on Embiid.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
Louisville shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Harris. Here's Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Joel Embiid.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Portis. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here is Harris. Here's Maxey. Conchar pulls it in. And here's Louisville. And stolen by Thibault. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Brown outside. And Jenkins kicks to Portis. Jenkins the pass to Concho. And here's Harden for three. Out of bounds as Louisville keeps possession. Some changes for Philadelphia. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Payton in for Tyus Jones. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Payton with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Payton outside. And there's the pass to Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 10.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Brown outside. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Now here's Wright after the miss from Joel Embiid. Wasted no time on that one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Payton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Embiid. It's hauled in by Coffey.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
That puts them in the lead.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Right now, it's your Sixers, Dan. Once again, give it up for your Sixer dancer.
To the right side. Right against Payton. Pass to Maxey. Shoots it. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Brown the pass to Shumpert. Here's Wright. And again, it's Louisville converting. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Louisville.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Brown. A special move before the shot. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Maxey passes to Maxey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Cassell gets to Wright from the arc. Doesn't go for it. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Payton. It's deflected.
With Shumpert's athleticism, he can bother the shooter.
Wright with it. Now Payton defending. Down low. Brown the pass to Wright. Takes a three. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Maxey. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Louisville leads by only 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
And your sixer,
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And Louisville, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And so it's Louisville with it. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Louisville, Brooks is out there with Harden. And it's Portis in at center. And here's Jones. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Back to Payton. Outside, Jones. 5 on the clock. Over Harden. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Louisville leading by 5. Outside Portis. Shoots the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here are the 76ers now. And Payton throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Jones, the pass to Harris. Payton with the ball. With the drive. And the dunk by Payton.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Bible with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Portis, and again, it's Louisville converting.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Now, here's Bible. There's Embiid. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Harden kicks to Brooks. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Payton against Brooks. This is it to Embiid. Shoots from 8. He squares up and sinks it. Embiid's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Harden's shot is good. And it's Jones with the ball for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Payton outside. Jones against Harden. Payton drives in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Jenkins can't get it to go. Payton passes to Jones. Now here is Harris. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Portis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Jenkins. Back to Portis. Over Jones. And again, it's Louisville converting.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Timeout called the 76ers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Let's see, fans. Fans, your Sixers dance. 16.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Sixer dancer.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. That is good, and the Louisville lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Maxey. Harden dishes to Wright. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
For 3.
Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Now, here's Maxey. Inside, stolen by Harden. And now, here comes Wright, leading the break. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got the lead up to 10 now for Louisville.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Outside, Batum, and it's blocked. Harden with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. It's Bielitsa, good on the shot. And it's a 12-point Louisville lead.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded closer. Going inside, and slam dunk by Maxey.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets. His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
With field goal percentage above 50 now, their offense is starting to show.
Fans, right now, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Who's going to be the loudest section? All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers and Pigs.
Korkmaz checked in for Tobias Harris. Louisville also making some changes. Bruce Brown comes in for Bielitsa. And Shumpert in there for James Harden. Here's Coffey. Hits it from three-point range. Coffey's got his first 3 points of the game.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Passy, no good. Louisville leading by 10. To the middle, here's Cassell. 2 points, that one goes.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot will not fall. Now Louisville takes it the other way. On the wing, Shumpert. The pass to Coffey. For the three. Rebound by the 76ers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Korkmaz passes to Batum. Back to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Jones. Here's Maxey. Drills the baseline jumper. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And Coffey gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so it's Louisville with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Doc, does it look like you guys are getting the looks you want offensively?
I don't mind the shots. They're good shots for the most part. I would like extra passes every once in a while, but overall, our shots have been not bad. We got to get stops.
Okay, we'll see if the ball moves or sticks in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. And here in Game 4, you couldn't have drawn up a better first half.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off their starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
Taking a look at the situation for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing 3 games to none in this series. What do you think, Kenny? 1, 2, 3 Cancun?
Not necessarily, Ernie. But they've got to consider Costa Rica as well, though.
I hear the force there are spectacular. But seriously, I don't want to get swept. Let's see if these guys can pull it off from here. Then I'm headed to the Yosemite.
Maybe that's Yosemite?
No, Yosemite was Sam. This is the Yosemite.
Please tell me what it's like.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Tyus Jones out there with Maxey, and it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
And this is Harden doing what he does best, finding a hole in the defense and exploiting it.
Now here's Embiid. And too long on the shot.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Harden, that's good.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
The 76ers trail by 16. Jones, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Embiid, no good. And it's Harden with the ball for Louisville. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Jenkins. Rebound by the 76ers. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Jones drives in. Thibault for 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
And it doesn't take much to get Harden going. His confidence serves as a catalyst for him catching fire.
Now here's Jones. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Brown finds Portis over Jones, and again it's Louisville converting.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The 76ers trail by 20, and Philadelphia calls time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team.
Payton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. To end the run. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
There's Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Portis has got 13.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Thibault. Payton with a screen on Brown. Tipped away. Stolen by Harden. Fires from deep. Brown, good. He's got 8.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Over to the left wing. Portis against Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Got that one up quick. Harden's got 20.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Harris outside. Now, here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Here's Payton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Harden. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Sixers, Gary Payton II. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And the 76ers with some changes. Batum comes in for Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. And the second free throw, good. Jenkins with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Coffey gets it to go.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Embiid. 18 points for him over Cassell. And Embiid gets it to go. 20 points for him.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Cassell, no good. This 76ers squad is struggling. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Jenkins.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Cassell kicks to right from outside the arc. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
For 3.
Cassell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Now here's Jenkins, defended by Batum. Brooks from outside. And again, it's Louisville from deep. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Louisville.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
At the line for your Sixers, Gary Payton II. At the line for 2.
Two.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Payton. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter of the game. Brooks outside. To the paint, here's Jenkins, and it's blocked. Now, here's Thibault. D right on him. Payton, that's good.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Passes it to Coffey. From deep. No good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Back to Payton. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Batum wide open. He fires. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Batum's got his second bucket tonight.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Right for three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Payton can't get it to go. Louisville leading by 23. Louisville passing it around. Jenkins the pass to Coffey. Bangs home the trifecta. Coffey's got 5 points now this quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
6 second difference between the shot and gameplay. The dish to Payton. Over right. It's hauled in by Coffey. And here's Louisville. Here's Jenkins. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jenkins got his first points of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Louisville out in front, running away with it. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. On the court for Louisville, they've got him on Shumpert. He's out there with Brooks. Brown out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Such a wide open look. Niang's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. And so Brooks will bring it up for Louisville. Pass to Bjelica. Back to Brooks. The pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. From deep. Brooks misses. Here's Philadelphia. To the inside. Springer the pass to Korkmaz. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Brooks outside. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Count it.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Here's Springer. Guarded by Shumpert. And here is Milton. They recover it. And that one's good, Bessie.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Back to Brown. The three ball. The rebound by Niang. Here's Korkmaz. Brooks covering. Niang kicks to Milton. Pass to Bessie. Back to Milton. Drives to the hoop. Shumpert with the steal. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Hits the three-point bomb.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Brooks has gotten 3 of his 5 three-point attempts to fall. Korkmaz passes to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Brown. To the middle. Here's Bassett. Second chance shot. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Korkmaz passes to Bassi.
Away team foul. Number 30. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming on to the
And just about 3 minutes
team.
through the fourth quarter here. Jones kicks to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Great D that time from Portis.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here's Harden. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Harden's got 22 points.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Jones, the pass to Harris. Sweet little floater.
Nice floater from Tobias. Has excellent feel and touch around the basket.
Timeout called, Louisville.
And Coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. And it's Shumpert at the elbow. Louisville passing it around. Robertson. A three-pointer is right on target. Robertson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Jones, the pass to Harris. Jones dishes to Harris. Passes to Embiid, and here is Harris. The fadeaway. Rebound by Bialica.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
Robertson can't hit.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Kicks it to Harris. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Louisville.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
It's stolen by Jones. Batum with the three. Hands it from downtown.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
From deep three-point range, Shumpert, no good. Batum scanning the floor. Harris, right side. Over Robertson. Harris's shot is off. And here's Louisville. Pass to Robertson. Fires, high post, and he gets the bucket.
Robertson, assisted.
1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. Jones against Wright. Puts the move on. Again, Philadelphia.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Louisville.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Robertson finds Wright. And again, it's Louisville from deep.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Jones, the pass to Harris. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And that one's good. Right.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Back to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Back to Robertson.